Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi everybody, welcome to today's game. Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. The game today features Sunderland versus Manchester United. We can have a good look at Manchester United.
Well, disappointing, you have to say, because to be mid-table at this stage, they were hoping and expecting for better things than that. But they've got plenty of time still to turn things around.
Our referee for this game is Ian Lowcroft. Showing it's a physical game when it's a fair one too, and that's a great challenge. Sunderland wondering whether they can go on and score from here. Trying to get possession back. Cleverly, he will be determined to do a bit better than in his recent games. He is better than those performances have shown, surely he is.
Yeah, and I think the manager, rightfully so, he's giving him another chance.
Chance for it, could it be? Well, the practice worked for the corner routine until it came to putting the ball in the net.
Yeah, almost looked the easiest part there, but poorly executed, took his eye off the ball.
Good challenge. Here's McGeady. Out it all! Not a decisive save. He might have tried to get it onto his other foot, but there wasn't time to do that, so he just had a swing at it. Not a very good swing.
You can see he's not confident on that side, and it is a weakness in his game.
And the defender's come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Lee Cantermont. There's been a sending off at Norwich. Alan McAnally.
It's a red card for Chelsea.
Here's the chance. Here's the shot. And there it is, the goal. What a well-worked goal, Alan, by Sunderland.
The keeper's pulled off a really good save, but that's when he needs the help of his... defenders.
And here's Young. Manchester United had that frustration that you feel as the home team when you only draw. They drew against West Bromwich Albion.
Yeah, talk about a bore draw, that 0-0. And I don't think it's going to get too much better. In fact, I think it's going to get worse. I think they might lose.
There's some potential in this move. Well done. Lee Cantermont. Giaccherini. Johnny Evans. Well, we've got a battle within the war today, haven't we, with the player getting his crack at his old teammates.
Yeah, and I think it's always an emotional time when you face your former club, so you just want to concentrate on doing himself justice.
Fletcher. Good challenge, and it needed to be. Takes the shot off. Oh, the defenders just managed to deal with that. Giaccherini. Fletcher taking over. That's how to tackle. Catamol. Well, there's not much in it, and when you're behind, you want to get that problem sorted out straight away. Manchester United can't quite do that at the moment. So much talent at the disposal of the players and the management, of course, that you wouldn't expect it to stay like this, but at the moment, half-time approaching, they're trailing. He shoots! If you're going to shoot from that position, Alan, you've got to do better than that.
I think so, and it's not as if he didn't have support. There were 3 or 4 players he could have passed to.
It's back, it's their ball again, through good intercepting play. Here's the opportunity. And he strikes a goal. Well, that's kept the home crowd happy, but not the supporters that are supposed to be cheering the player who had the shot. It wasn't very encouraging for them.
No, the player could afford to have a little dry smile, so at least he does see the finish line.
It's good to know how much longer there is. This wasn't always the case, certainly when I started commentating. We've got 2 added minutes. Good control here. Quite congested midfield, but good passing from this team. Well, that's half-time at 1-0. Well, half-time and the scoreline.
Coming up at half-time, don't forget we'll be having
this team has been defending.
And also don't forget the lucky programme draw number is on the back page of your programmes.
Played well in the first half, they've got their lead. Second half now underway. Well, the away team, it's always tougher for the away team, and they come here with just 5 points from their last 5 league games.
Finish. Yeah, it's
In a goal! Well, that's the sort of defending that can win you a match. It was a brilliant challenge in difficult circumstances. Federico Makeda. They've got the ball back through a very good interception. Gardner. Into the face of the opposition. And they've cut it out. Catamol. Giaccherini. Sending off today at Southampton.
It's a red card for Swansea City. They're down to 10 men. 57 minutes played. It remains 2-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. He will be adjudged offside here. Close, but got to get the movement timed a little bit better. Josie Altidore. What a chance here. Tries his luck. Nothing wrong with the shot really, except the direction. It was hit well enough. The goalkeeper didn't have to move a muscle except to catch it. Jack Colback. Catamol. Giaccherini. Josie Altidore. Dangerous moment. And the defender has dispossessed it. Well, he's lent the ball to his mates. He's got it back again. Giaccherini. It's going to be a substitution here for the home side. That's super feet there from the player.
those feet move so quickly.
Darren Fletcher. News of a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Liverpool. It's been scored by Danny.
Oh, he's in here. What a chance! Great resistance from the goalkeeper. So really well-struck shot. Much better from him today. He's been out of sorts, really. And they're taking him off after he's played well, so he's getting handshakes all round.
It's an opportunity for the crowd to give him a good round of applause. Maybe the manager was thinking about that after such a torrid spell for him.
There's been a penalty involving Hull.
It's a penalty for Aston Villa. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders. He steps up to take it. Oh, it's a great penalty. High into the corner, away from the goalkeeper. 80 minutes played, 1-1.
Thanks, Alan. There is still time here for Manchester United, and they are the masters of the late goals, of course. They need late goals now. We're down to the last 5 minutes now, and the margin is still just 1 goal. Darren Fletcher. Well, we did interrupt Alan McInally earlier. Not an easy thing to do, I can tell you. But he did tell us that Liverpool scored in that match. The score is now 3-0.
Play has stopped for a substitution. Going on now is number 9, Stephen Fletcher.
Hanging on to that lead.
The fourth official has indicated at least 1 minute of added time.
Cleverly. And there is the final whistle.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll agree it's been a cracking game of football. Now let's all enjoy it safely.
They paid a heavy price for.
Yeah,
Well, now let's join Mike West. Mike.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Cardiff City 1, Newcastle United 1. Fulham 2, Stoke City 0. Hull City 1, Aston Villa 1. Liverpool 3, Crystal Palace 0. Norwich City 0, Chelsea 1. Southampton 2, Swansea City 0. Sunderland 1, Manchester United 0. West Bromwich Albion 1, Arsenal 1. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 21 points. In second, Fulham with 15 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 15 points. In fourth, Southampton with 15 points. In fifth, Liverpool with 13 points. In sixth, Manchester City with 12 points. In seventh, Newcastle United with 12 points. In eighth, Everton with 12 points. Bottom of the table, Sunderland with 3 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Norwich City with 5 points. Third bottom, Crystal Palace with 6 points. Fourth bottom, Swansea City with 6 points. Fifth bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 6 points. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 5, Norwich City 0. Crystal Palace 1, Fulham 1. Manchester United 0, Southampton 2. Stoke City 1, West Bromwich Albion 2. Swansea City 1, Sunderland 1. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 21 points. In second, climbing the table, are Tottenham Hotspur with 18 points. In third, rising up the table, are Southampton with 18 points. In fourth, moving down, are Fulham with 16 points. In fifth, climbing the table, are Manchester City with 15 points. In sixth, rising up the table, are Arsenal with 14 points. In seventh and falling are Liverpool with 13 points. In eighth, moving down, are Newcastle United with 12 points. Bottom of the table, Sunderland with 4 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Norwich City with 5 points. Third bottom and falling are Hull City with 7 points. Fourth bottom, moving down, are Stoke City with 7 points. Fifth bottom, climbing the table, are Crystal Palace with 7 points.
welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there again, Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith's alongside me, and it's Barclays Premier League action for you. Today's game, Manchester United against Stoke City. And how will Manchester United be today? We'll be watching them.
Well, they haven't been quite at it so far. They're in mid-table, and that's a disappointment. I look at the performances of some of their players, and they haven't been able to reach the levels that you would expect from them.
And in charge today, the match referee, Chris Mumple. Defender's done very well to clear that. Ryan Shawcross. He's enduring a sticky spell at the moment, but they're asking him to play his way through it, Alan.
I'm surprised at that. I really thought that the manager would give him a little rest to watch on from the sidelines, but no.
Young. Matty Etherington. Adam. And it was an easy interception. And the player working hard to stay in possession. Tackle here. He's in at goal. Goes for goal. And that's a touch of the Alan Smith, a lovely headed pass. Where you want to try and get control in midfield, and they've got the ball. He's been in very, very disappointing form. I think he's surprised that he's been picked for the starting 11 here.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just got to try and play your way through these periods of bad form. Sometimes you're not able to, but he's got to keep his head up, keep his chin up.
And now, Huth. And it's Fletcher. Change of possession here. And that clearly is a goal kick. Now it's a free kick, but the referee has decided to award a goal from White Hart Lane, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. It's been scored by Soldado. The ball was crossed just outside the box, and he
strikes a goal. He's tucked away the chance, Alan.
Yeah, and I think he's still acclimatising, you know, to his new surroundings. But if he can tuck away chances like that, he's going to settle very quickly.
Play has stopped for a
They're going to take
substitution.
him off, Alan. I'm not sure he wants to go off, but maybe they're just thinking ahead beyond this game.
They're sensible. He's a valuable player, isn't he, to this team, and they don't want him out for any longer than necessary.
And it's another attack from Manchester United. That will go down as a routine stop. Goal news from Aston Villa, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Everton. It's been scored by Ross Barkley. It looked as though the keeper might have had it, but the looping shot came down behind him under the bar. 32 minutes played, 1-1.
Cheers, Alan. Alan McInally is our man on the spot in that game. A goal for Spurs. Alan, to talk about. The score is now 1-0. Could be a goal. And by Manchester United's high standards, this hasn't been a great start. Well, there's not much in it, and when you're behind, you want to get that problem sorted out. Here he is with a chance. Oh! They've still got an opportunity here after the goalkeeper parried it. Challenges for the ball. Ashley Young. Marco Arnautovic. Juve in possession. Chris Smalling. Shinji Kagawa. Just
The
1
fourth
minute
official
of
has
added time to
indicated
come.
at least 1 minute of added time.
That's half-time at 1-0. Half-time, and very well matched in every respect, isn't it, with the the way they've played and the
In
effort.
form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium and may face prosecution.
Underway. News of a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Liverpool. 48 minutes played, 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. He's in at goal. What a chance! Well, we did interrupt Alan McInally earlier. Not an easy thing to do, I can tell you. But he did tell us that Liverpool scored in that match. The score is now 2-1. That's very well read. And that's a very good interception. And it's with Giggs. On the attack here. Close range chance. I don't like to use the word panic, but I think it's appropriate here. And it's with Juve. Tackle is strong. Federico Makeda. Chance for him. For him. Surely he's going to score here. Federico Makeda. Didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? That's an easy save for the keeper. Good control here. Suggested midfield, but nothing from this team. Into the attacking third. Options available on the bench for the away side today. In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. It's Kagawa.
Substitution on the
Well,
field.
the manager will be delighted with the way his team have played so far, but he's going to make a substitution here just to hope that he can retain this lead. Mark Wilson. Well, that was a foul, and probably enough to stop the game, even though the referee waited for a little while to see what was going to happen. Something from the training ground, maybe, at the free kick. It's a good chance, wasn't it?
Well, that just sums up his form. He's really been in a shocking spell when he can't do anything right, and he couldn't there either with that miss-hit shot.
There's some potential in this move. Oh, muscle's gone there. Oh! And it's an equaliser for them. It's a great moment for the defender. He's on target here.
Well, he's got a few of those down the years. When he goes up for set pieces especially, he's always a threat.
We're all level again. 1-1 the score. Stephen Nzonzi. News of a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Liverpool. 76 minutes played, 3-1.
Cheers, Alan. Well, here we've got the possession stats so far for you coming up on the screen.
Well, nothing to split the two sides. This is when you're looking for somebody to pick out a hole, create the pass, create the goal.
We've got 8 more minutes of the 90. Goal news from Aston Villa. Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Everton. It's been scored by Kevin Morales. Powerful header that gave the keeper no chance. 6 minutes remain. 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. Wide open. Chance for it. Leighton. Oh, it's a penalty. What a moment to give it away. That is a penalty. He hasn't shown a red card, but what an opportunity with the penalty kick to give a final twist to the drama here.
And I wouldn't blame the ref for that when you look at it. And a great chance here for somebody to be a hero.
who really wants to take on this responsibility, and it showed.
Yeah, I mean, this boy is a composed penalty taker, and he showed it there. Really, really cool strike that.
Manchester United will be delighted with the way that they've been able to turn this game around.
And the goal scorer for Manchester United in the 89th minute, number 11, Ryan Giggs.
Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to
There will
come.
be an extra 4 minutes of added time.
Stretching there, the defender, but he has cleared. Stephen Nzonzi.
Yes, mate. Face up.
Mambir Anjouf. Usama Asaidi. Running out of time. They could still save themselves, but they're running out of opportunities. And he's blown his whistle for the last time. And now we hand over to Mike West in the studio.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 1, Everton 2, Crystal Palace 2, Arsenal 1, Liverpool 3, West Bromwich Albion 1, Manchester United 2, Stoke City 1, Norwich City 2, Cardiff City 0, Southampton 2, Fulham 3, Swansea City 0, West Ham United 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Hull City 0. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 24 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 21 points. In third, Fulham with 19 points. In fourth, Southampton with 18 points. In fifth, Liverpool with 17 points. In sixth, Manchester City with 15 points. In seventh, Everton with 15 points. In eighth, Arsenal with 14 points. Bottom of the table, Sunderland with 4 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Cardiff City with 7 points. Third bottom, Hull City with 7 points. Fourth bottom, Stoke City with 7 points. Fifth bottom, Aston Villa with 7 points. English League Cup. Charlton Athletic 2, Blackpool 3 after extra time. Derby County 1, Wigan Athletic 1. Derby County won 4-3 on penalties. Fulham 0, Manchester City 2. Manchester United 2, Bolton Wanderers 1. Stoke City 0, Arsenal 1. West Bromwich Albion 0, Liverpool 2. The Barclays Premier League. Cardiff City 2, Swansea City 2. Everton 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Fulham 2, Manchester United 1. Hull City 0, Sunderland 1. Manchester City 3, Norwich City 0. Stoke City 2, Southampton 1. West Bromwich Albion 4, Crystal Palace 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 24 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 22 points. In third, Fulham with 22 points. In fourth, rising up the table, are Manchester City with 18 points. In fifth and falling are Southampton with 18 points. In sixth, moving down, are Liverpool with 17 points. In seventh, Everton with 16 points. In eighth, Arsenal with 14 points. Bottom of the table and falling are Hull City with 7 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom moving down are Aston Villa with 7 points. Third bottom climbing the table are Cardiff City with 8 points. Fourth bottom rising up the table are Sunderland with 8 points. Fifth bottom and falling are Norwich City with 8 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
He's got to score! In with a chance. It's gone in, off the goalkeeper. Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, as always, Alan Smith.
Thank you, Martin. Looking forward to this one. Should be a good game.
That's the perfect break from their point of view, and very skillfully finished. When he had time to think about it, he kept his nerve.
And when you have got time, Martin, it can be more difficult, but he kept his composure too.
And the score is 1-0. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. It's good attacking play, but he's helped by the defender not doing his job at all. Aaron Ramsey. In a goal. Got to be. Well, he hasn't added to his goal this time, but almost.
He's looking dangerous, really, every time the ball comes in the box. Certainly the defenders have got to mark him tighter.
Per Mertesacker. Santi Cazorla. Well, they've got to keep the ball better than this because it's just a giveaway to the opposition. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Olivier Giroud. Right in quickly to try and win the ball back. Fellaini. Manchester United, they're a good side, you know, but they didn't look it in that away defeat in their last game when they were beaten against Fulham.
Yeah, not the best performance in losing 2-1. And you look at them, I can't see too much of an improvement. I think they're going to lose again.
Well, he's won it back. That's a really good tackle. And Podolski. Oh! Oh, it has to be. Oh! Well, that's a big moment for him. He's made public his dissatisfaction, and he's now scored a goal.
Well, he's answered the criticism in the best way possible, and he's got his manager's attention now.
No panic, realised he got the opportunity and took it full advantage.
Great for a team, isn't it, when you can have somebody hanging up the other end of the pitch to make use of that counter-attack.
Well, that has made it 2-0.
And the goal scorer for Manchester United in the 23rd minute, number 20, Robin van Persie.
Yeah, and he knows how to tackle as well. He's a good defensive player.
Ryan Giggs, Trevino. They're a man light now, aren't they? Having lost this player to another club, so we'll see how they manage without him.
Yeah, and I think he needed the change, really. His career had come to a standstill, so it would do him good to move.
Sanya. Thomas Vermaelen. Arteta. He could lay it off to the supporting player. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Nacho Monreal. Made the challenge well. Fellaini. Great chance. Oh, that's the score. It's a goal from the header. The goal then for Manchester United.
Well, the defenders just stood rooted to the spot on the edge of the box, and what a poor one to concede.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. Manchester United really on top form in this first half. Arteta. Now he'll get it back again. Good defending. Ryan Giggs. He read it and cut it out. Fellaini. It's Young with the ball. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. And that's the referee signalling for half-time, blowing his whistle, and it's 3-0.
Now, please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in
game of two halves. It's an old cliche. The team that's losing need a much, much better half.
Substitution on the field.
Arsenal are going to bring on some fresh legs. This could be a very long second half for the side that suffered in the first. Per Mertesacker. Jack Wilshere. Can he turn away from the challenge here? And in it comes quickly with the throw-in. Ferdinand gets his foot in there. And here comes Giggs. Ashley Young. Brilliant opening. And here's the shot. Well, they walk through the defence, and they're scoring almost at will. Well, that could be the game for Manchester United. Should be the game.
Well, you don't often see them let this kind of lead slip.
Well, they're dominating.
Goal for Manchester United in the 54th minute, number 18, Ashley Young.
Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. And he's got the ball well to set his team on the front foot by intercepting. Well, he read that passage of play, was able to make the interception. Good challenge, and it needed to be. Jack Wilshere, he's been in very, very disappointing form. I think he's surprised that he's been picked for the starting 11 here.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just got to try and play your way through these periods of bad form. Sometimes you're not able to, but he's got to keep his head up, keep his chin up.
Dangerous moment. It's a certain goal. Goal! Fantastic header! And that's another brilliant shot And another brilliant goal.
Well, they don't come around too often, but as a striker, I know it's a wonderful feeling when you're so confident in front of goal. Well, if the cross was superb, the diving header was even better. Absolute beauty.
It's the high fives here. 5-0. Jack Wilshere. It's back. It's their ball again. Through good intercepting play. What a chance here. Takes the shot off. Well, that's the old 1-2. So quick, one after the other. It's double delight for this player. He's beaten the goalkeeper twice now. This is looking pretty humiliating.
And the goal scorer for Manchester United in the 66th minute, number 18, Ashley Young.
Gets it back, passes it again, wants it back. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. Nacho Monreal. Jack Wilshere. Santi Cazorla. Just a bit of bend on that from Robin van Persie. Plenty of power.
Substitution in progress.
He was able to make a very decent save.
I'm not sure if you didn't see this one lately.
Robin van Persie! They've still got an opportunity here after the goalkeeper parried it. Well, that's in the remit now of the referee.
Play has stopped for a substitution.
Because the referee says this player needs some treatment. Well, the manager's going to take him off, and the player, I think, agrees with it. He's maybe saving himself for another day, just in case there's a risk of aggravating an injury.
Yeah, it might have been something that they were aware of that had been niggling him, so no point in taking chances.
And now can he score? And he goes for goal. That's a brilliant goal. It's always great for the coach when the substitute scores, as has happened here. A good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. And the score here is 6-1. It's not a goal that's going to count too much, except in the personal locker of the player who scored it. But for the supporters, I suppose, they've seen their team notch again here.
Yeah, they have, but it was almost gifted to them because the dominant team had eased up and really were coasting home and gave the opposition a bit of space.
They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. It's going to be a goal, surely. Not a good challenge by the defender. Good defending. It's Kagawa. Good movement to get to it. Olivier
The court
Giroud.
official has indicated at least 1 minute of added time.
That's a decent challenge by the opponent. There it is, the final whistle.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming.
Well, the
Have a
game
safe
is
journey
over,
home.
and in truth, it was quite disappointing simply because it was so one-sided.
Well, it was, but you've got to admire the professionalism of the team in charge because they...
Well, we've got the classified results waiting for you. Our man is Mike West.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Football Association Challenge Cup. Mansfield Town 2, Exeter City 2. The Barclays Premier League. Manchester United 6, Arsenal 1. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Newcastle United 0. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 30 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 25 points. In third, Manchester City with 24 points. In fourth, Fulham with 23 points. In fifth, Liverpool with 21 points. In sixth, Southampton with 19 points. In seventh, Arsenal with 17 points. In eighth, Everton with 16 points. Bottom of the table, Hull City with 8 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Sunderland with 8 points. Third bottom, Aston Villa with 8 points. Fourth bottom, Norwich City with 10 points. Fifth bottom, Swansea City with 10 points. The Barclays Premier League. Cardiff City 1, Manchester United 3. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 33 points. In second, rising up the table, are Manchester City with 27 points. In third, moving down, are Tottenham Hotspur with 25 points. In fourth, Fulham with 23 points. In fifth, Liverpool with 22 points. In sixth, Southampton with 19 points. In seventh, climbing the table, are Manchester United with 17 points. In eighth and falling are Arsenal with 17 points. Bottom of the table, moving down, are Sunderland with 8 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, rising up the table, are Hull City with 9 points. Third bottom and falling are Norwich City with 10 points. Fourth bottom, moving down, are Cardiff City with 11 points. Fifth bottom, climbing the table, are Aston Villa with 11 points. English League Cup quarter-final. Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 1. Derby County 2, Blackpool 3. The Barclays Premier League. Crystal Palace 1, West Ham United 2. Stoke City 2, Cardiff City 0. Swansea City 1, Newcastle United 3. The Football Association Challenge Cup. Milton Keynes Dons 1, Bristol Rovers 0. Plymouth Argyle 2, Mansfield Town 1. Preston North End 2, Hartlepool United 0. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 1, Everton 0. Manchester United 4, Newcastle United 1. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 37 points. In second, Manchester City with 31 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 31 points. In fourth, Liverpool with 26 points. In fifth, Fulham with 24 points. In sixth, rising up the table, are Arsenal with 23 points. In seventh and falling are Newcastle United with 21 points. In eighth, climbing the table, are Manchester United with 20 points. Bottom of the table, Sunderland with 9 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom moving down are Cardiff City with 11 points. Third bottom rising up the table are Hull City with 11 points. Fourth bottom and falling are Norwich City with 13 points. Fifth bottom, Aston Villa with 13 points. The Barclays Premier League. Manchester United 1, Everton 1. Southampton 2, Aston Villa 2. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 37 points. In second, Manchester City with 31 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 31 points. In fourth, Liverpool with 29 points. In fifth, Fulham with 24 points. In sixth, Arsenal with 23 points. In seventh, climbing the table, are Manchester United with 21 points. In eighth, rising up the table, are Everton with 21 points. Bottom of the table, Sunderland with 9 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Cardiff City with 11 points. Third bottom, Hull City with 11 points. Fourth bottom, Norwich City with 13 points. Fifth bottom, moving down, are Swansea City with 14 points. The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 1, Manchester United 1. Manchester City 2, Arsenal 0. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 40 points. In second, Manchester City with 34 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 34 points. In fourth, Liverpool with 29 points. In fifth, climbing the table, are Everton with 24 points. In sixth, rising up the table, are Newcastle United with 24 points. In seventh, moving down, are Fulham with 24 points. In eighth and falling are Arsenal with 23 points. Bottom of the table, Sunderland with 9 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom moving down are Hull City with 12 points. Third bottom climbing the table are Cardiff City with 14 points. Fourth bottom and falling are Swansea City with 14 points. Fifth bottom moving down are West Bromwich Albion with 15 points. The Barclays Premier League. Sunderland 2, Chelsea 2. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Manchester United 1. West Bromwich Albion 1, Manchester City 3. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 41 points. In second, Manchester City with 37 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 35 points. In fourth, Liverpool with 29 points. In 5th, Everton with 24 points. In 6th, Newcastle United with 24 points. In 7th, Fulham with 24 points. In 8th, climbing the table are Manchester United with 23 points. Bottom of the table, Sunderland with 10 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Hull City with 12 points. Third bottom, Cardiff City with 14 points. Fourth bottom, Swansea City with 14 points. Fifth bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 15 points. The Barclays Premier League. Crystal Palace 2, Newcastle United 1. Fulham 1, Manchester City 1. Liverpool 5, Cardiff City 0. Manchester United 4, West Ham United 1. Southampton 0, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Stoke City 1, Aston Villa 1. Sunderland 1, Norwich City 2. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 41 points. In second, Manchester City with 38 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 38 points. In fourth, Liverpool with 32 points. In fifth, climbing the table are Manchester United with 26 points. In sixth, rising up the table are Arsenal with 26 points. In seventh, Fulham with 25 points. In eighth and falling are Everton with 24 points. Bottom of the table, Sunderland with 10 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Hull City with 12 points. Third bottom, Cardiff City with 14 points. The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 1. Cardiff City 1, Southampton 1. Chelsea 3, Swansea City 1. Everton 3, Sunderland 0. Hull City 0, Manchester United 1. Manchester City 2, Liverpool 1. Newcastle United 3, Stoke City 1. Norwich City 1, Fulham 0. Tottenham Hotspur 3, West Bromwich Albion 0. West Ham United 1, Arsenal 0. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 47 points. In second, Manchester City with 41 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 41 points. In fourth, Liverpool with 32 points. In fifth, Manchester United with 29 points. In sixth, climbing the table are Everton with 28 points. In seventh, rising up the table are Newcastle United with 27 points. In eighth, moving down, are Arsenal with 26 points. Bottom of the table, Sunderland with 10 points. The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 2, Swansea City 1. Cardiff City 1, Sunderland 1. Everton 0, Southampton 1. Hull City 1, Fulham 0. Manchester City 4, Crystal Palace 0. Norwich City 2, Manchester United 2. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Stoke City 1. West Ham United 2, West Bromwich Albion 2. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 47 points. In second, Manchester City with 44 points. In third, Tottenham Hotspur with 44 points. In fourth, Liverpool with 32 points. In fifth, Manchester United with 30 points. In sixth, Everton with 28 points. In seventh, Newcastle United with 27 points. In eighth, Arsenal with 26 points. Bottom of the table, Sunderland with 11 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Hull City with 15 points. Third bottom and falling are Swansea City with 15 points. Fourth bottom, climbing the table, are Cardiff City with 16 points. Fifth bottom, moving down, are West Bromwich Albion with 19 points. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 5, Cardiff City 0. Crystal Palace 1, Norwich City 3. Fulham 1, West Ham United 1. Liverpool 5, Hull City 0. Manchester United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Southampton 1, Chelsea 0. Stoke City 2, Everton 0. Sunderland 1, Aston Villa 1. Swansea City 1, Manchester City 1. West Bromwich Albion 2, Newcastle United 1. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 50 points. In second, rising up the table, are Tottenham Hotspur with 47 points. In third, moving down, are Manchester City with 45 points. In fourth, Liverpool with 35 points. In fifth, Manchester United with 30 points. In sixth, climbing the table, are Newcastle United with 30 points, but only behind on goal difference. In seventh, rising up the table, are Arsenal with 29 points. In eighth and falling are Everton with 28 points. Bottom of the table, Sunderland with 12 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Hull City with 15 points. Third bottom, moving down, are Cardiff City with 16 points, but only behind on goal difference. Fourth bottom, climbing the table, are Swansea City with 16 points. Fifth bottom and falling are Crystal Palace with 21 points, but only behind on goal difference. The Football Association Challenge Cup. Aston Villa 4, Millwall 0. Blackpool 3, Scunthorpe United 0. Bournemouth 2, Chesterfield 2. Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Bradford City 1. Bristol City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Burnley 1, Birmingham City 2. Burton Albion 2, Milton Keynes Dons 1. Charlton Athletic 1, Watford 1. Chelsea 4, Blackburn Rovers 0. Coventry City 3, Rotherham United 0. Crewe Alexandra 0, Yeovil Town 1. Doncaster Rovers 1, Plymouth Argyle 1. Ipswich Town 3, Sheffield United 0. Leeds United 0, Arsenal 1. Leicester City 1, Everton 1. Liverpool 3, Fulham 2. Manchester City 3, Swansea City 1. Middlesbrough 4, Stevenage 0. Morecambe 1, Colchester United 0. Newport County 2, Newcastle United 1. Norwich City 1, Crystal Palace 2. Nottingham Forest 0, Huddersfield Town 0. Preston North End 1, Derby County 3. Queen's Park Rangers 1, West Ham United 0. Reading 0, Manchester United 3. Southampton 1, Sunderland 1. Stoke City 1, West Bromwich Albion 1. Tranmere Rovers 2, Bolton Wanderers 1. Walsall 2, Bury 2. The Barclays Premier League. Chelsea 3, Manchester United 1. Norwich City 3, Hull City 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 56 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 51 points. In third, Manchester City with 49 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fourth, Liverpool with 39 points. In fifth, climbing the table are Newcastle United with 34 points. In sixth and falling are Arsenal with 33 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In seventh, rising up the table, are Everton with 31 points. In eighth, moving down, are Manchester United with 30 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Bottom of the table, Sunderland with 14 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom and falling are Cardiff City with 16 points. Third bottom, climbing the table, are Hull City with 18 points. Fourth bottom, Swansea City with 19 points. Fifth bottom, moving down, are Aston Villa with 21 points. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 2. Chelsea 3, Newcastle United 1. Everton 3, Crystal Palace 0. Fulham 1, Liverpool 1. Norwich City 1, Manchester City 1. Sunderland 3, Hull City 0. Swansea City 2, Cardiff City 1. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 59 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 51 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In third, Manchester City with 50 points. In fourth, Liverpool with 40 points. In fifth, climbing the table are Arsenal with 34 points. In sixth, rising up the table are English League Cup, semi-final, second leg. Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 0. The Barclays Premier League. Crystal Palace 1, Hull City 2. Manchester United 6, Cardiff City 0. Norwich City 2, Newcastle United 3. Southampton 3, West Bromwich Albion 1. Sunderland 1, Stoke City 1. Swansea City 1, Fulham 1. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Chelsea with 59 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 51 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In third, Manchester City with 50 points. In fourth, Liverpool with 40 points. In fifth, climbing the table are Newcastle United with 37 points. In sixth, rising up the table are Manchester United with 34 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In seventh and falling are Arsenal with 34 points, but only behind on goal difference. In eighth, moving down, are Everton with 34 points, but only behind on goal difference. Bottom of the table, Cardiff City with 16 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Sunderland with 18 points. Third bottom, Hull City with 21 points, but only behind on goal difference. Fourth bottom, Aston Villa with 21 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Fifth bottom, Swansea City with 23 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the FA Cup. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
The FA Cup. Don't really need to say much more than that, Alan.
No, you don't. The papers have been full of it. The town has been buzzing here this week, so I'm expecting a really good game.
Well, Manchester United have had, I guess in recent seasons, a pretty good record against Tottenham Hotspur, but Spurs are always up for the challenge, and I feel that they probably owe United a victory for Tottenham today.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, at White Hart Lane, it's a different story. At Old Trafford, it's a bigger challenge for Tottenham Hotspur. And one
opportunity here. A little too eager to get in behind the opposition, caught offside. Our referee is Derek Milborough. Goal news now from Ipswich.
It's a goal for Ipswich Town. 9 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. It's Lennon. They've got the ball back through a very good interception. Attacking well here. Sandro. Fellaini. Tottenham do have one landmark. It doesn't get mentioned very often. They've won a major trophy in each of the last 6 decades in English football. Only Manchester United can say that. That's quite a good way to look. Great chance! Just to come back to Tottenham, it's been pointed out to me that apart from Manchester United, they're the only club that have won a major trophy in each of the last 6 decades. And that really does deserve some respect.
Yeah, without question. I mean, most of those trophies are the cups, aren't they? League or FA Cup, in which they've got a close bond. They'll want to get back to lifting league titles, I'm sure, but as we've said many times, not easy at all.
Great opportunity. And here's the shot, kept out by a player getting in the way of the shot. Goal news from Stoke, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Watford. 24 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Moussa Dembele. No wish there to try and deceive the referee. All credit to the player. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble. And the ball gets to here. Fellaini. Comes in with a tackle. Fredericks didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? Etienne Capoue. Fabio playing in the starting 11 today, though the announcement has come out that he's available to other clubs. He's been put on the transfer list, in fact.
No, I don't think there'd be a shortage of offers because he's a talented player when he's confident.
He's in the clear. Well, that's top-class goalkeeping against a top-class forward, in truth. He's come out on top.
Well, he is one of the best in these one-on-one situations, and once again he proves his worth.
News of a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Queen's Park Rangers. 38 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. And the player hasn't had to move very far to get that ball. Here he is with a chance. Here's the cross. Ashley Young's in the middle. And in the end, the move did break down. The defenders came out on top. Sandro.
Get back.
The fourth official has indicated at least 1 minute of added time.
Good strong tackles. In a goal. What a chance. Oh, he scored. And what a first season he's having.
Yeah, and just at the right moment for him. Might be a big goal in this football match.
Well, there are better times than others to score, and right on half-time is a very good one. It saps the morale of the team that have conceded. Manchester United have scored.
Yeah, they might have got an earful from the manager, but he'll be a happier man now. Well, I think he's got ice running through his veins, this boy, because his clinical nature there to the bottom corner knew exactly what he wanted to do.
score is 1-0. And it's played to Jermaine Defoe. Here's Defoe. He's won possession. That's half-time at 1-0. It's always a good time to score, but there are better times than others, and this is amongst the best.
Dog display team, so stay in your seats for
The
that.
second half starts now.
Yeah, well, the first half didn't disappoint. Hopefully the second will be no different.
Oh, it has to be. That was a fine break, really, until it came to that tackle. News of a goal from elsewhere. Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Queen's Park Rangers. 49 minutes played. 2-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Patrice Evra. Robin van Persie. And the defender dealing with the cross. Well, he's been given the ball, really. He didn't have to do too much to get it. It's a poor pass. He's in with a chance. He loves these situations. Now Jones. And the ball's gone again. Some players limbering up for the away team.
Substitution in progress.
Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. It's a corner for the team that are behind. Tottenham. And in comes the header. And it's a shot that the goalkeeper can deal with quite comfortably. A great chance. Got to be. Off the post. Goal news from Tranmere.
It's the second goal for Chelsea. It's been scored by Juan Mata. That's his second today. It seemed easier to score than this, but he only just found the net with the ball hitting the inside the post on the way in. 61 minutes played, 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. That's a good tackle. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. Crisp defending there. Great opportunity. Could it be? Somehow he saved it. Here's Van Persie. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Robin Van Persie. Spurs get the referee's advantage, and he's given the free kick. Tried to play the advantage, couldn't see one in the
Play
end. I
has
think he was
stopped
right.
for a substitution.
The substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. This is the chance. Oh, still in play here. Soldado. And that's another goal from a player that they've brought in for this season. And it was a very wise move, Alan.
I think it was. He's done himself justice. He's proved that he was worth all the effort to bring him to the club.
He's got space. And it goes from Robin van Persie. There's still a chance after the save. Robin van Persie. Fellaini. Penalty at Burton.
It's a penalty for Coventry City.
Shots on here. They're desperate to try and change this game. It's been level, and now they're pushing on, looking for the goal that will take them in front. Substitutions at this stage are key moments, really, and the manager deciding to bring this player on to try and tilt the match, which is level, in their favour. Soldado. Aaron Len. Attacking now. It's a fantastic game, this. Still all square. Still some time to play. Not much of it. Both sides trying to win it. Great chance. Got to be. Well, amazingly, the game is still level, thanks to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's been in fine form this season and once again proving his credentials.
Bounce back off the post. Still very dramatic, this match. And Manchester United, in a drawn game to this point, have now got a corner. And the defender
There will be
dealt
at
with
least
it.
3 minutes as
Looking at
added
his cheeks
time.
there, he was worried. Cleverly.
a tight game, a chance comes to you, and you want a cool head. It was nothing like that. He completely lost his head, in fact.
It's where you want to try and get control in mid. Well, that is the final whistle, and it's finished all square.
I hope you've enjoyed.
Well, let's get right up to date now with all the classified results.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Football Association Challenge Cup. Arsenal 2, Southampton 0. Bournemouth 0, Aston Villa